I was figuring she was going to mention the chess match. Okay, terminal, email.
She can't brag about that. It was obviously Shepard didn't even know the rules.
Well, obviously she's comparing them with Krogan's.
No, the way she was like, I'm doing an infantry charge with my pawns. I mean, what?
Okay, we read all these, I think.
Did we? Wait. Did we?
Oh, come see me next time we dock in the Citadel. Okay.
Why don't you... Wait. Does that say come see her?
Yeah, excuse me to turn myself away from the come see me the next time we dock in the Citadel.
So Liara wants us to talk to her next time we're at the Citadel, not in the ship.
That thing seemed to be outdated and clumsy. Special trainer with joking. I had to tap letters to form words.
He wants to visit the Citadel. I would like you to join me in the area where the embassy... Okay, so he's going to be in the Commons, or actually in the embassies next time.
Fun and games.
Yeah, we already said that.
So a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. Okay, it said Miranda. When you get there.
Okay, and
you're gonna meet my recorder.
Oh wait,
when you have a
but
moment.
that's okay. But that's the top one. So the lower one was Liara wanting to talk on the Citadel, but that one
we
is
hadn't
one
done
talking
it.
in. Yeah, we haven't done it. So you need to go back there.
Ugh. Well, we got a billion things at the Citadel at some point anyway. So.
No. I mean inner quarters now, because that was a newer message than the one about meeting on the Citadel.
I think you got that reversed.
Nope. The new messages are the ones on the top, not the bottom.
So where is she? She's in engineering?
Crew deck.
Crew deck.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Reapers still
count.
kind of got
did that with
unleashed.
Shepard.
You're right, I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Why don't you both just pull them out right now?
Hey, Commander.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him.
Okay.
Okay, so they're fighting over whose is bigger.
Yep.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Ferron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to
Sup?
since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Okay, I think that's everything.
I think that's everything.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
It is weird having the options like, so what's happened since I've seen you? It's like, no, we saw you like, half an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Email from Jacob Taylor. Got my cold shoulder from people who used to work for Cerberus. Who know I used to work for Cerberus. Oh, yeah. Smooches. Any upgrades?
Nope.
Okay.
One day I'll have my very own glyph. See if there's any money I can steal from Liara. Okay.
See you.
You too, dude.
Still think you can win this, huh?
Nope.
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mentioned those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
Oh boy, I have a feeling that every time we walk out, we're gonna hear a conversation tree like that.
No, I don't think there's that many. I don't know how many of those there are.
You never know. I killed it twice with a toothpick while I was sleeping. Okay, so let's get to CIC.
I do want to double check with the engineer because it concerns me that the quest log didn't clear the thing about pipes.
Oh, we can check.
Did it clear? Is it gone?
Nope, thermal pipe still there.
No, it's still there. So go down to engineering. That bugs me.
Is there a way that we can check inventory that we actually got it? Because you said to buy the thing, and I did buy the thing, but it doesn't actually say that was actually the thing.
I know.
So, is that bugged too, do you think?
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Commander, we've installed that thermal pipe you got.
See?
It was quite successful. The Normandy will explode long before the core needs to vent into the engineering compartment.
See, it
So
just
that's
gave
good
you the
news.
rep now.
Need anything, Commander?
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old
So
SR1?
there, dude.
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep
Yeah, some
the
of this
likes
we've
you from
seen.
unplugging
Yeah,
you.
I know. I just want to make sure it
but
was
I
actually
saw
going through.
Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts.
We need bigger
And then there were
charts.
the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
I'm sure
thought you were
Joker had
down
no
with her.
ulterior motive.
He's a good kid, a bit reserved, keeps focused on the work at hand. He certainly knows his way around the engine core and power transfer systems. Happy to have him on my team.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. So now...
Yeah, that should have cleared that
Journal.
now.
Thermal pipe.
Yep, there we go. Thermal
Okay,
pipe.
I don't know what happened. That must have been a glitch, because we
I think you had
did
to-
that twice.
I think you had to. I think you got the first thing. He basically tells you about the GX pipe when you walk nearby. I think you need to push it to the next prompt that
Yeah.
gives you the reputation and then clears it.
Okay, alright, so what do we want to do next? God, there's so much Citadel.
Well, what was the next big thing on the map? Actually, there's Asari. It's an Asari thing, right? No, not the ship map, the galaxy map.
I know, I'm just messing with you. Okay. We're Galax, and I am so not pushing that scan button.
Well, you might need the fuel.
Yep. No, this is actually pretty close.
That's true.
Yeah, I can just coast it. Get me the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, we're in Reaper land here. Okay, so Nimbus cluster, investigate the Asari colony. The next major thing over there, man, everything
Yeah.
is ugh.
Yep.
And I have a feeling if I'm ignoring these sectors over here, because I've been over here in like forever.
Yep.
Is there any? Oh, the cluster. Do we have to go to the cluster? Did we go
Most
there?
of them are
lately?
called cluster.
Oh, well, the Nema. Do we gotta go to the Nema?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I haven't been over here in forever. I mean, look at this place. This is completely overrun. Gemini, Arca Beta, Hades Gamma, Exodus. We've been to once. Arcturus, Kite's Nest, Horsehead. So, anything jumping up for big things other than the Nimbus?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, well, Nimbus it is. I just got embedded in my head about that ignoring sectors thing, and I think we ignored too much of the other parts of the map. Investigate Asari colony. Okay, so Liara seems to make sense.
Obviously.
Yep.
And whoever you like.
No, Ashley didn't say anything last time, and I think she's got that sniping bonus thing that might come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so she's got the sniper rifle I want with the right mods and the assault rifle I've got, so... Okay, only 4 points. Man, everything is like 5s and 6s. I didn't get a lot of points at one, but I did get to level 50, so that's a plus. Okay, 5 points. So, I'd probably do Inferno Grenade next, because definitely seems to be using that a lot. Grenade capacity by 2, increased damage by 40. I don't know, I kind of wanted 40. Because that recharges pretty darn quick. 10. Okay, warp ammo, warp. Definitely probably want to do warp.
Be a warp.
So increased damage by 40, increased duration by 60, increased weapon damage taken by target by 15, increased power damage taken by target. I don't know. I'm thinking this one.
Yeah, that seems more straightforward. The other one
Yeah.
seems harder to evaluate.
Yeah, especially for circumstantial stuff. Pure biotic or warp ammo. Increase weapon damage by 20, power force duration by 30.
You might want to save that.
What do you think?
You might want to save the 5 points to,
for later?
You can quickly get up warp to the max next time.
Okay.
You only need one more point.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat-Yakshi monastery.
Ardat-Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat-Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So the Asari throw us at the problem? What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat-Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat-Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat-Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat-Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat-Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Why don't we sick them on the Reapers? That seems like kind of a valuable resource. High body counts with killers? Seems rather obvious to me.
Well, you remember, Ardat-Yakshi kill after they have sex with something, so...
Yep.
They'd have to have sex with them
So
first,
let them boink them to death. I mean, geez, there are worse ways to go.
There was a thing there.
There wasn't the shuttle, yeah, but I wanted to look around first to see if there was anything else.
It's not a used shuttle, it's examined shuttle, I think.
No, I know, but I figured it was going to trigger something else. I wanted... see? Upgrade. See? This is why I wanted to get these first.
Another shuttle. Still warm.
How did I know they were going to say that?
It's still warm.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Oh!
That's not very disabled.
Yep, I know. I'm wondering, hey, you guys didn't jump.
Well, Ashley did.
But we didn't see it, and she's got 1 foot hanging in space.
Yes.
What? Go down. You know you want to. Hey! Something Doom never had.
Sounds close.
Ashley, that better be your stomach.
A little too close.
Oh, is it full of witches? It is.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this at all. She pop up out of nowhere.
I think kind of like Flood, it seems like a lot of the Reaper types seems based on some of the other organic forms, so like the husks are, useless weak humans, and the collectors are kind of like Reaperized Protheans, and it always looked to me like the Banshees were Reapified Asari. And the other ones, the shielded ones, are like Reapified Turians.
Stay sharp.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel us forward tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East video banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
So the colony of Asari sex criminals doesn't allow soap operas. They have to smuggle them in.
I heard something.
Sorry.
Also, 100% of the fan base of this Asari soap opera, as far as we know, are sex criminals. Because the only other person who ever mentioned it was Morinth. Galai's electronic signature.
Don't think there's anything else in here.
No.
Can I go over that?
No.
I think there's a section in there that, like, I don't know, like I'm thrown into bushes. I already examined the console. Okay, nothing over on that side.
Body. Bodies, yep,
crap.
Reaper bodies. Yep. Computer. Wake up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists. See metric got Galai yourself. Okay. So it looks like Galai was the person in charge of the place.
Right.
Oh, wow. Sniper rifle spare ammo.
I don't want to look at that just yet. Everything else is clicking. That's the only section that had that. Okay. Now we get to look at the body. I get a feeling it's gonna jump in my face.
This was the Commando's captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat-Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map showing the nav point and location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
Ardat-Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Assuming no survivors, that is.
So just me, or something somebody's breathing heavy.
Oh, that's just me.
No, it sounds like in a mask. They've had really slow doors. Okay, the lighting's improved. But that doesn't mean a lot.
Sometimes I think these cutscenes didn't take every possible weapon model into account.
Yeah, probably not.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat-Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them.
Wow. Why do I get the feeling? That's
We're
them.
out of time.
Okay, did the camera have to be that low?
Yeah, the game does that a lot.
Wait,
Crotch shot.
let's go.
Yeah, glowy crotch shot. Also, probably worth noting, it doesn't ever do that to male characters. You know, it's like,
I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it.
got it.
Weshra.
Tasha, idiot. Got it.
Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
I leave you my iPad. Ugh.
Not sure how I feel about doing the Asari's dirty work.
We need them on our side.
Well, Asari Command owes us big time for this. Agreed.
That seems so weird that just being there by itself that it ought to be significant, but it's not. I think the Asari borrowed all their architecture from the Covenant and then just removed all the purple. Whoop. Okay, there we go. So that's barrier. We need
warp, don't we?
I forget, warp is good on armor. Is it also good on barrier? I think so, yeah.
You can run a
Concussive
couple.
shot may also work.
Will disruptor ammo work?
No, disruptors for shields. Okay, now warp definitely works. Warp works on armor.
Getting a little better at that. Wow, that went better than I thought.
Yeah, those guys can be tough. What are those? Oh, okay. Just more cannibals. Nobody else is helping.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Yeah, so this thing about Banshees being Asari, I didn't make that up. There's evidence for it. The evidence being that Liara says it. Whoop. Aren't you guys supposed to be really powerful?
Maybe she just
Maybe
woke
they're just
up.
out of practice.
You came! As soon as I was able.
It's been a few hundred years.
This is Valere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat-Yakshi. They have been...
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat-Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat-Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to
I've had
find
enough
Rila
daughter
first.
murder for
The
one
Great Hall has a
lifetime.
bomb in it.
Nope, camera's out of focus.
Focus.
What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Valere.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valere?
I'm sorry.
Valere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Doesn't seem like a convenient outfit for that.
Well, it just means that, well, all those
We'll meet you
stairs
there.
have become useless.
Please be swift.
Yeah, exactly. And like, if you could do that, why would anybody ever use the stairs here? Or is it only when there's bombs to run away from?
I gotta get some water.
Notice also, it's like, you just separate, like, okay, I'm gonna levitate now. You take the stairs, Shepard, I'll beat you down there. It's like, no, maybe we should stay together? What are you doing?
Okay, there's one door over there that's broken. Corpsey. There's another door over here that doesn't appear to be damaged. And computer.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Ceci later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Okay, so the question is, door number 1 or door number 2?
I'm guessing that the damaged one is probably the way forward, and that the other one may be just a room with side stuff in it. So I'm guessing.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This
Or the
place was
opposite.
beautiful before the Reapers came.
Okay, so in other words, that's nothing, and the other one is the way forward. Oh, hello. There's a shielded one there. Yeah, Marauder. That's one of the Turian ones. So you want... You want disruptor ammo for those, if you can spare it. Or if it's necessary. Okay.
Oh, actually, do I have to switch Ashley's weapon for her so she uses that marksman bonus, or she was
Yes.
using the assault? Oh, do I?
Yes, you have to manually tell them which weapons to use. The other bumper.
Oh, yeah. Duh. I've been telling her to use marksman when she couldn't use it.
Marksman applies to any weapon, I think.
Does it?
Yeah, it just
What
makes
the-
her temporarily more accurate.
Oh, cool! Another pistol.
And an armor piece.
What is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's a webcam?
It looks like, I don't know, some weird automated turret, but it doesn't look like the technology that would be native
Doesn't
here.
fit the rest of the room,
No,
yeah.
almost like it's a Reaper tech of someone half stuck inside a wall.
Oh, maybe it is. It's a Reaper spy drone.
Let's hope not. Don't want that thing spawning in behind me. This door's jammed. Right, more useless stairs.
I'm telling you, this looks like a desaturated version of High Charity.
Mal, you gotta stop interrupting.
Maybe he wants us to play multiplayer.
I don't know, this is the third time tonight.
I was waiting to see if he was going to send an invite, but I haven't gotten anything.
I had the new girl. Wow, starts quick, huh? Chamber.
The prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. Yeah.
Interesting, but it doesn't give me any more money.
We're proving everyone by Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and the worst of all, a romantic. Okay, yeah. So the first one basically is Justicars are bringing in some terrorized candidates for being in the sanctuary, and the other one is people applying for vacation time outside and saying this one's not approved.
Yeah, the last one you want out there. Oh, there's the monies. Around there somewhere. Weapon bench. Okay, so this is I can change guns. Oh, there's a new one. So that one I had, that one I had, that one I had. Oh, so this is
it's an Asari shotgun, yeah.
Neat. I'll have to play with that. Damage isn't as good as the maximum one, which appears to be this puppy. Which accuracy does not seem to have any. I'm surprised that the Asari shotgun doesn't have more accuracy. I figured that would have the most.
Actually, looks like Malagate is playing Titanfall. So.
Okay, so that's a barrier to prevent us from walking around, because nobody could possibly jump those boxes. They're just far too high for a woman saving the galaxy. This looks like a giant engagement. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so warp. Concussive, or would Disruptor work on our barrier?
No, it works on shield, so you want concussive. Well, actually, it says barrier or shield, so I guess so. As long as the description says, it says brings down barrier or shields, so yeah. They teleport though, so I think singularity is not useful. Ashley, you might want to move from there. Oh, she's down.
Got it.
Peekaboo. Oh, I think that just winged him. Oh, show me your smiling face. She broken?
No, didn't you tell her to stand there?
Stand there, yes, but she's just like bleeping.
I'm on it.
Oh. Kind of stuck over by the singularity there. Okay. Did they drop any ammo anywhere?
Those guys don't even use guns. Why would they have ammo?
I don't know. There's always some lying around, though. Nope, nope, nothing, nothing. Coffee. It's still warm. Just like the car.
Another commander
hello.
got overrun. This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked. Asari commandos have decades of experience. They don't panic. Doesn't matter how long you've been fighting. You never know what'll break your unit.
Don't break my unit. Was that the bomb? The crates she was sitting next to? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I had a feeling there was something around this room. Well, for all we know, this is just luggage. Does look kind of bomb-like, though.
Yeah, it does. It does.
There's no prompt or anything. Yeah, there's nothing to scan it or get any info from it.
Uh-oh. Elevator.
Ugh. What could possibly go wrong in here?
Nothing. It's an elevator.
Yeah, right. Something's either going to come through the floor or through the ceiling. Probably the ceiling. Rip the door. It's going to jam. It's going to fall. Something. There's the bomb.
Oh, and somebody over there. Who is it? Oh, I think it's... Okay, I think it's Samara.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to have to drill her, am I?
What?
I'm worried that I'm going to have to come to a point where I have to kill her or something.
And Falaire.
Yeah, see, these are bombs. These look just like the other things. That was also a bomb.
She just needs to wake up.
I'm just waiting for that whole morality thing about leaving her.
Rila, can you hear me?
There is no Rila, only Zool.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah. Yep.
How did I know?
Samara, aren't you standing right there? You may want to,
Do
come
something.
in any time.
It's your daughter.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry.
Get the handcuffs.
Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
I never bring any.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Later.
Wait, that's not...
Yeah, and this is gonna be complicated by the husks. So the husks will be trying to rush you. Well, and you've got at least 2 in the back, and there's gonna be more after that, if I remember. I remember this room giving me problems.
Oh, no, I'm cloaking. You can't see me. I can't see you.
Nice making Liara take one for you.
Totally. That's what they're there for.
That's the last one.
That's why they invented health packs.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Wow, I swear that there were 4 of those when I did this. Maybe I was playing on a different difficulty.
That actually felt pretty good right there. That was immensely satisfying, considering how much those have been a pain in the ass the whole time. Okay, that's loaded up.
Giving the Asari back their bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. I'm magically cured.
Let go. Take the elevator.
Temporarily.
Rila, what are you doing?
Sacrificing myself.
It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go.
Oh, so you had the detonator.
You don't want to know where I had this hidden.
Move! No!
Yes!
Rila! I love you. Rila!
I'm waiting for somebody to knock her out. And I'm waiting for that someone to be me.
She was also compromised? Like, how do we know we could trust her to run the detonation? It'd be like, okay, if you want to stay here, take out a few and sacrifice yourself, that's great. Why don't you please give me the detonator and I will trigger it just before I get on the elevator? I mean, I realized they wanted to give this character an honorable way out. And they wanted to do this in the most dramatic way possible.
Algate, you're ruining the moment.
Just turn notifications off.
Oh, I'd have to cut out of this.
Yeah, I know. It's too late.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
It was only time for a snappy comeback.
Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
We left her to take one for the team.
She blew herself up.
Yeah, she was already dead.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Valair, the code demands an Ardat-Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger.
Yeah, thanks.
Let go.
Nope.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valair?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Valere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
I'm getting the band back together.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Why can't her daughter become a Justicar? I don't understand. Can't she join the club?
No,
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Justicars Justicars are, people who volunteer and meet up for this kind of duty, but Ardat-Yakshi basically are like, you're in the monastery or it's a death sentence.
No, I know, but it's like...
So, all they're saying here is that she's such a Law and Order character that
I read
even...
your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat-Yakshi
she finished that sentence.
What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Yeah, so what Samara was saying basically is that, well, Ardat-Yakshi are to be executed unless they're in a monastery. We just blew up the monastery, and therefore you're outside it. And she was like, no, I'll stay, don't worry. I'm not, she's basically promising not to try and re-enter Galactic Asari society.
Right.
Because that would demand that Samara kill her, and Samara was saying, since I'm not willing to do that, I'll have to execute myself in order to avoid the responsibility of killing you, because, 2 out of 3 was already bad enough.
Okay, so Asari
So that gives us an Asari Commando squad for 20 points.
20, and Samara.
And Samara for 25. She's worth 5 more than a whole squad of commandos. Yep.
Woohoo! And only 5 less than a cruiser. Good to know. It's amazing the math in this game. Okay, that brings the assets to 3,995. The price of a cheap automobile. Readiness is still 67, and that brings actual to 2676. So making waves, and definitely gonna save that because reasons.
Yep, a good idea.
Let's get to the bridge. Say hi to the TSA. What's up, jerks?
Nope, they don't have anything to say today.
They really need to get out more. Okay.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Yeah.
Thank you. You've got mail.
Crucible it's just like Destiny. Look, there's a Crucible update.
Wow.
they've nerfed shotguns.
Oh no, not again!
And the Blade Dancer.
Well, apparently the Crucible has no more ammo. Let's see. Thank you again. Get your groove facility on Gilix.
That's Jacob's girlfriend there.
Yeah. Private. Privilege to work under him. That's what they say. Construction Crucible presenting challenges. Team is determined to crack its mysteries. Okay, lots of metaphors in here. Never mind like this instance. I'm gonna need you a little. Stay safe. I hope our paths cross again. Sincerely, Dr. Bryn Cole. And her son, Nat King.
Jacob. Okay, so Jacob wants to meet on the Citadel. I'm still not sure whether Liara does as well, too, but...
Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't be surprised.
Headed for the front lines? Who's that?
Pickups of equipment in the hospital. Things are crazy. Hope to see you around. Finish my business on Lesius. Okay. Offer travel once again in Normandy, but code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire.
Oh, okay. I thought Samara was joining the crew again.
I thought so too, but I think this is kind of like a little cop-out. Or depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time, but prepare if it does not interfere with you. Come find me there.
So that'll be either a follow-up, maybe she'll join then, or maybe she does. I don't remember.
Yeah, Commander Shepard. Sorry, High Command has assigned my squad to support you. Okay, so this is the squad email.
Yeah.
A few of the commanders who went down in the monastery, nothing will bring them back, but hearing that place went up in smoke. Good news here. Weeks. Captain Cornelius.
You notice in the squad selection screen, like I mentioned before, they did away with the fixed number of slots so that you could see how many characters you might end up adding. In this case, it always looks like it's full, and they just scale everybody and move them aside to make room for new ones, so that you don't ever know the point at which you're not getting any more characters. And you don't know how many more characters you're going to get.
So a new one.
Commando left a message to her bondmate Westra. Find Westra on
that's
Citadel.
to let her know she really, really loves you.